Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to The Last of Us, where last time we fought against a grotesque, gargantuan monster that looked more or less like it was assembled. Hold on. What was that? Like it was assembled out of other monsters. But we somehow survived. Ooh, hold on. And there's a health kit. We cannot pick it up because we are simply too healthy. We're too healthy for this world. Now, I killed the big guy.
Still alive.
Where is the little guy? In theory, the little guy is still alive. Abby said it's still alive. I'm incredibly confident in my ability to find this little guy and put him out of his misery. Despite the fact that I'm surrounded by darkness. I guess we go back the way we came? Oh.
Great.
Yeah. The remnants of a dead creature. Or should I say, I guess the remnants of a multi-consciousness? What happens if like multiple zombies come together? Does that create a single consciousness? Or is this a multiple consciousness sort of deal? Holy. Ah. Let's switch ammos. Is this guy going into stalker mode? Shadow of Seattle. There he goes. That's that.
Fuck this place.
I agree. It seems that a lot of places in this game simply need to get fucked. That's it. The building we were in, the building we are in now. Alright, we got some flamethrower ammo. Yeah, we have a lot of long guns. We got the rifle, we got the shotgun, we got the flamethrower, the crossbow. The shotgun has alternate ammo. Alright. Ooh. More shotgun shells. Excellent. Even more shotgun shells. Fantastic. I wonder if you can actually beat the little guy while you're fighting, That sounds absolutely awful. Let me rephrase that. I wonder if you can defeat the smaller monster. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I wonder if you could defeat the smaller monster in that boss fight, or, like, if you do enough damage, it just stops bothering you.
Okay.
That's what I'd imagine would happen, especially considering how like tailored this game is, story-wise.
No one is ever gonna believe that shit.
Like, you don't necessarily craft your own experience. As much as you experience this thing that has been crafted for you. Although you could say that about any, like, cinematic story, video game. Like, there are the parts that you play, and then there are parts that decisions are made for you. Hawaii! And can I duck through there? Yes, I can. Yes, Abby, I know what it is like to spend a large amount of time with a mask on your face, and then to emerge to breathe in the fresh, clean air. Yeah, I'd hope so too. We've kind of left her alone for a little while. Maybe you should duck lower?
They're all looking for you. What did you do?
Nothing.
I told you to stay put. I couldn't. Your friends are all over the place. Did you get the stuff?
Yeah. Now we just need to get the hell out of here. Hey. Follow me.
It's a boat! No one will notice us taking this boat. Wait, are we getting an Akira-esque scene here? You know, this would have been a perfect time for an Akira, like, homage. Luckily that boat was there, because that seems to have been a better choice than the bridge. The sky bridge doesn't necessarily seem like the best choice for fast travel. Oh, it's a doggo. Now, Lev, learn how to scratch doggy.
You wanna pet her? It's okay.
Everybody wants to pet doggos.
Yeah, see?
Well done.
Which is interesting. Like, how do they train the doggos to attack scars? It's not based on their
Okay.
their physical features, but the
Yeah,
presence of weapons. Specifically bows, because scars traditionally use bow and arrows, because they're old world.
They're just kids.
I know.
What happened to us?
Have we become the monsters?
Maybe we stopped looking for the light.
Maybe. I'm gonna go check on the girl.
Speaking of which, I was thinking about the whole concept again of the "we are much alike, you and I." The capacity for this game to constantly have mirrors and reflections. I forget what, though. Hopefully this cutscene will jar my memory. Oh, yep, there goes her arm. Oh, is this another dream? She's looking much cleaner in this version. What was I thinking about? Was it the, It wasn't the Ellie Abby connection. It wasn't the Scars Wolves connection. Huh. That is interesting. Because this presents the idea that, like, her anguish is also dependent entirely on her own internal viewpoint. Her desire for revenge has almost corrupted her mind, and her capacity to be good enabled her to become... enabled her mind to clear up. To become a cleaner version of itself. Oh yeah, Lev and Yara are kind of sort of mirror versions of Ellie and Dina, in that they weren't allowed... I suppose they weren't necessarily allowed to leave the town they were from.
Not going to come with you. Convince her. We broke the rules for her. That's all she'll care about.
Bowen? Just me. What are you still doing?
And much like how Ellie puts Dina's life in... feels like she's putting Dina's life in danger, Lev feels like he's putting Yara's life in danger as well.
What are they fighting about?
Fuck you, Yara. I wouldn't leave you behind.
Lev doesn't want to leave Seattle.
I know, why wouldn't you want to leave Seattle?
Santa Barbara. That is very Owen. I figured you'd have talked him out of going by now.
Actually, I'm going with them.
Oh.
But not if you come.
Oh?
What?
He may fall for your little act with these kids, but I don't.
There's nothing to fall for.
No. I keep saying to just making,
I had a change of heart.
I still keep making, various noises. Once again, there's the realization that Abby has become that monster. That her worldview has become... that she rationalizes the terrible things that she does.
I'm done with you. You want to do right by these kids? Get out of their lives before you screw them over too.
Yeah, show that chair who's boss. Also, it's already day 3, which means by now Leia is dead, Nora dies this morning. The guy with the scar has already been dead for 2 days.
Nice shirt.
It is a nice shirt, I have to agree.
Are you okay? How's your arm?
It's better than it was this morning.
Lev coming around?
He will.
I didn't realize I was so attached to my arm until it was gone.
Do you mind helping me look for him? He's pretty worked up.
Sure.
He ran off this way.
Although I have to give props to this game for one thing. It does a really good job in regards to making you sympathize for who you for the villain. Or at the very least, it presents the situation in which neither character is necessarily
Come back here, please.
better than the other. Like, ultimately, Ellie's pursuit for
Why
vengeance
doesn't Lev want to go to Santa Barbara?
He's worried
is
about her
entirely
mom,
built on the
about what'll
acceptance
happen to her because
that,
Should he be worried?
that Joel
he
is a
needs to focus on
monster,
his own safety right
and
now.
thusly allows herself to become a monster in the process.
What
Abby's
happens to
desire
her?
for revenge.
Sometimes parents are held responsible for their children's sins. But our mom is so devout, she'll probably be fine.
Are there options?
Are there...
Helping her?
He can't convince her to leave. No one could. I'm more worried of what she'd do to him.
She might turn him in,
Lev,
and then he would die.
I'm sorry.
You too
Lev,
can
come on
help.
out. Lev!
Lev,
Lev!
you know,
Sharks.
I don't know if you saw this. He loves sharks.
Sharks are pretty awesome.
Sharks, but hates the ocean, huh?
He really opened up to you.
We've
Apex
bonded over
predators like sharks eat mid-tier predators which prey on herbivores. The herbivores of a reef eat the algae off the coral, which keeps the whole reef clean and
Yeah,
thriving.
I did it for me.
But at least the mid-tier predators live, I guess.
You hear that? Lev! Are you in here?
A little bit odd that I can't even... Oh, I guess so many doors are just kind of barriers for
Hey,
passing.
it's okay. It's okay. She just wants to play.
Oh, look.
What you got there?
Oh
Small
my
you.
gosh.
Okay, watch. Go get it, girl.
Yeah.
I think she wants you to throw it again.
Well, that's a very convincing argument. Ah, go get it.
Yeah, he's so fast.
Oh, that's a good doggo.
You want to try?
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Oh, throw the doggo toy.
She's not going to bite, right?
Nope. I promise.
They're trained to play with doggo toys and kill people with bows. Oh, that was a good doggo. Alice, who dies.
Can I do it again?
I think she would love that.
This is an especially odd thing because you spend so much time with this dog, who you know Ellie kills at the end of the game or at the end of her campaign.
We should keep looking for him.
No, that's a good doggo. Can I pet the doggo? The answer is not this time. He has become incredibly possessive of his toy. Oh, are we going to get an explanation as to the whistle meanings?
How is he doing this?
Hey, do you think maybe he could convince your mom?
If she saw him like this, she'd strangle him with her bare hands.
Seems like a harsh community. But then again,
How much
the
did he
first
tell you?
time we saw Isaac, he was torturing a naked guy.
I heard some of your people calling him Lily.
I was wondering about that. Like, reason why they didn't want him to
Long
shave his
time.
head is because
I didn't understand why he was questioning the laws, traditions.
he was assigned of this gender
Explained to
assignment,
me how he felt inside.
which is why you always see men
I don't
with
think he
shaved
could keep it to
heads
himself.
and women with the same hairstyle,
I was hoping
because
he'd
out of that
accept
worship
the
of
seemed
their
fine for a while.
savior.
But then he shaved his head. Like one of the men. It was suicide.
Is that when you ran?
First I screamed at him. I hit him. It was so stupid.
Also, doesn't hair grow back? People, relax.
Yeah, I have an idea.
But also, I mean,
Why don't we find something to cheer him up?
at the Sunken Treasure gift shop.
Come on.
But then you also kind of see how, like,
Why
both
do
the
you think he did
wolves
it
and
now?
the Seraphites,
Shaved his head.
like,
Last week he got assigned his role
present
in
this idea of
He wanted to be a
structure,
soldier like me.
about trying to
Decided
find
he was too
order
close
and
to one of the elders.
unification.
It's tradition.
Yeah,
Poor kid.
and meaning to their lives. But also, there are the terrible things that they do.
Where is Santa Barbara?
It's in California.
Where's California?
Okay, so look, this is Seattle, and this is Santa Barbara.
Yeah, that's quite a ways.
Island?
It's too small to see, but it would be up here.
So far.
Yeah.
We'll have to eat some Garibaldis, then some blue rock fins, then some Lingoods, and then some sheep heads on our way down south. Let us drop down, explore the gift shop, bring Lev a gift.
There's gotta be something left around here.
But that idea of like the way the Society of Seraphites treats itself, that's not just like, that's not beyond just gender assignment. That's also like life assignment. Like, you have no free will. Ooh, it's a seal. I give that shirt my seal of approval.
We can do better than these shirts.
We need a shark thing. A shark-related toy. So regardless of how, like, anybody in that society feels as an individual, they still have to fulfill their role as decreed to them. And you could probably say the same thing happens with the
This
wolves.
is cute. See anything worthwhile?
No.
It's a gift shop. What are you expecting? Oh, that is it's a big gulp. Become a member today. Ooh, it's a shark. What is her left hand doing? What on earth is her left hand doing in this? Like, I can understand what her right hand is doing.
What about this?
It's perfect. Mel's wrong, you know. You're a good person.
You don't know me.
I know enough.
Abby, will you stop stealing my stuff, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you owned everything in the aquarium.
Yeah, well, my aquarium, my stuff.
Can I buy something
First
from the
you
gift shop?
Take whatever you want. You can't.
Have you seen Lev?
Yeah, he was down that hallway. Can I talk to you?
I'll catch up.
Although I suppose that that also kind of shows how shaken up Mel was. Not necessarily internally towards herself,
She couldn't
but
tell us,
externally towards
I suck with
towards
kids.
Abby.
Yeah.
They really like you, though. So, coming to Santa Barbara, right?
I can't.
Why?
You know why.
We can figure this out.
It's too late.
No, it isn't. Look, I know it's a fucking mess.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't take our love triangle on the road.
But we can choose to be happy. Happy. We're allowed to be happy.
I'm sorry, Owen, you're in a Last of Us game. Nobody's allowed to be happy.
Lev! Get back here! Lev!
Oh,
What's he doing? He's going after her.
After who?
His mom. She's gonna kill him, Abby. Is the boat ready?
Not yet.
How much time do you need?
A few hours.
We'll head him off. We'll grab a boat from the marina. Hey, she just had surgery. I'm fine. How else am I gonna find him?
I'll go with you.
Owen?
They're heading to the fucking island.
Owen needs to stay behind to be murdered by Ellie.
Actually, you are.
I can help.
Yeah, by staying here and fixing the fucking sailboat.
Get your priorities straight.
Yara, let's go.
Okay, so does that mean that Abby doesn't actually find out about Ellie's presence until after she returns back to
How you doing?
the aquarium?
I'm good. Okay.
I mean, you've lost a lot of blood due to the hammering and the amputation. But I suppose as long as you could use a pistol.
This place?
We docked some of our boats there.
Okay.
All right, back on the adventure. I was wondering if I was actually going to make it to the island, but it's once again it's interesting that oh, hello, Kansas. It's interesting that Abby's story is so fundamentally tied to Lev and Yara. Like, she doesn't necessarily have, like, her story is more similar to Joel in a way in Last of Us Part 1, where Joel's motivation wasn't necessarily like his own, it was just to transport Ellie. Ellie was the focus of the story. Oh,
Not making that.
nope. Can I jump over that side? No. Got any ideas?
Here. I've got you. I can do it. Let's go.
And then absolutely nothing went wrong with jumping on these rusty elevators.
Careful. So, how do we get to your village in one piece?
But yeah, like, so
There's
Joel's
blind spots along the
motivation,
coast we can both
what, like, the story that he was really pushing was
Okay.
Ellie,
Safest option we have. Any
learning
chance
how to
Dad's gonna
take care
change
of
his mind?
herself.
None. He's too stubborn.
Does he get what he's walking into?
I thought he did. He's got a soft spot for her.
I mean, it's his mom.
Yeah, well, she won't see it that way.
But his story was more on like an emotional level, whereas Ellie's story was an emotional level, plot based because it was her story going across the country. Which essentially means that Abby's part of the game very much functions like Joel's part, both in gameplay and in storyline. Like, Abby doesn't necessarily have her own plot to drive her, but she has her own kind of like emotional core that drives her along, as opposed to having like a specific plot motivation focused on her. Kind of like how like Ellie's plot motivation is vengeance
Go
for
on.
herself, for Joel. Now,
Down this way.
she said that sometimes the wolves park
Try
their
to keep
boats
your
here.
arm dry.
Too late for that.
I would be very surprised if Abby ends up having to kill any wolves. Although, actually, in considering where we're going, I didn't think about this until now. As when you're playing as Ellie, you're always kind of seeing the wolves in the distance. Everybody's talking about going to the front line. They're going to have one big confrontation against the Scars, which means that is where we're going to now. We are going to the island just in time to confront the Scars, which means we're also going to probably run into Isaac again, who will consider us a traitor for having abandoned our post.
Abby! Over here!
And only after saving Lev and Yara, or maybe not saving Lev and Yara, because when we show up, Lev's mom has killed him, and Isaac kills Yara, do we return to the aquarium to find Owen and Mel dead. I feel like that's the impression I'm getting from this game, is that everybody is going to die except for Ellie. That she's going to be the only one coming back home.
There's a way through
Which, if that turns out to be true, it kind of reminds me of Max Payne. Because one of the things I think Sam Lake talked about this when he was writing Max Payne 2, he noted that he brought all the surviving characters back from Max Payne 1.
Gotta get up to the road and go around.
Specifically
Okay,
because
that's good.
like every character that's introduced in Max Payne 1 is usually immediately killed. So he brings back Jim Bravura, he brings back Mona Sachs, he brings back Vladimir Lem. And then he pretty much just kills off every character anyway. So in a sense, you could argue that both these games are kind of in that fashion where it's like, guys, you don't have to kill off all of the characters. Like, somebody has to come back for the next one. But then again, you could say that it's a lot like how Christopher Nolan took on the Batman movies. He didn't necessarily consider the concept of a franchise. I'm basing that idea on the documentary. Is it jealous? Kind of. Oh, she's being gutted. Vicky, be careful. My boat took shots twice today. I'd suggest taking the trawler out farther into sea. Waves are wild and you'll probably lose your lunch a couple times, but better than getting sniped by a Scar. We should be fighting to get the hatchery back. Going deep into Scar territory like this is asking for trouble. The hell is Isaac thinking? Maybe after this shift we can ask to be reassigned. I'll cut all the potatoes in the world instead of being caught here again. Please be careful. See you back home. Kent. Oh, hello. And we have a med kit, which we can't use. Can we use it? When did we take damage? Did we take damage from the smaller monster? Did the little guy punch us a couple times in that last fight? The answer is probably yes. Big fat crab shack. You want some big crabs? Some fat crabs? You're gonna fat shame our crabs all day.
Doc. I'll go get a boat and pick you up here.
No, I can help.
Not with this. I got it. Okay.
It seems as though we have discovered the front line. Maybe. Luckily, I have a stick. Now, will the wolves accept my presence? I mean, I'm sure the fellow wolves there would be like, yes, we want the #1 Scar killer on our side, but at the same time, they might have orders to arrest me.
Get down!
It's Manny! It's Manny Calavera.
Fuck.
No, different
Are
Manny.
you hell?
Yeah.
Shit. This sniper's a fucking pro.
What are you doing out here?
The boats. We were supposed to hit the island tonight. Then this pendejo showed up. I sent the guy to call for help. Backup should be on the way. Should be.
Oh yeah, somebody called for a sniper at some point, I want to say.
Why?
Ask me later.
Then I guess you're gonna help me take this guy out.
I am.
Stay low. He killed my whole fucking team.
Don't worry. We'll get him.
Fuck these trespassers.
What trespassers?
Ah,
The last few days, they came out of nowhere.
ah. Now she hears about Ellie.
Don't know.
This way.
See.
Well, Ellie and Tommy. Oh. Where am I being shot at from? Okay, left is bad. Right seems... Oh, hello. Right seems better. Huh. Ah, yep, there's better.
Through here.
Wait. I can't tell if the sniper is on the left or the right. Or directly in front of me, behind that light. Oh, yep, there they are. Hold on, I think that's where, Ah. That is awesome.
Fuck. What the
Oh, all right. We go into the truck. Ah. All right. I'm fine, I'm fine. Let's wait for him to shoot. There we go. Ah, son of a...
Straight spot. Shit. Okay, what do you want to do? Get inside of the garage.
We can use this as cover.
I'm right behind you. Go.
That seems like terrible cover.
It's falling apart. We gotta move. Go, go.
Okay, it's good.
No shit. We should be going after them instead of the goddamn island.
How is that still on?
Might be happening right now.
Alright, let's get some first aid in the form of candy, or whatever that is. Oh, hello. More first aid, thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. But I guess that might not be Tommy. Or at the very least, it's not an enemy that I necessarily defeat at this moment.
Manny.
Oh.
What the fuck is he doing?
I think he's trying to get some zombie attention.
Fucker! Let's get up to the bridge.
Ah.
The stairs over here.
Oh, hello. All right, let's run behind this van.
Fuck, he's doing it again.
Fuck, look out!
Oh, hello. All right, where are you coming from? Let us heal up, because we need to. Let's make a... All right. He's got a lot of ammo. Yeah.
Abby, look out!
Oh, hello.
Abby, hey!
Ah, son of a... This combination
He runs!
of guys shooting at me and infected is quite precarious. Alright, let us make another health kit. Alright, let's also switch over to the shotgun because I've got more ammo with that.
I can't wait to get my hands on this guy.
Abby, over here!
Yeah, but first I want to check to see if there is some health or some items I can pick up.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, I'll cover you.
Go.
Where did he go?
Couldn't have gone far.
Yeah,
Damn it!
but it's not there, I guess. Ah, son of a... I thought I got down fast enough, but...
Fuck. Hey! Just pinche muerto! It's right there! Go, 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 go!
Manny,
Keep the pressure up!
I gotta say, I'm impressed. That son of a...
Pendejo!
Alright, let's use another health kit. And make another health kit.
Lock him!
There he is!
He kind of looks like Tommy at a distance. Oh, son of a...
Abby! Fuck!
He's cornered!
Is he?
Come on. Let's flush him out.
You okay?
For now.
I'm not dead yet, I suppose. Almost.
Manny.
Screw it. Let's
You know, I was kind of expecting that to happen. But if assuming that is actually Tommy, as I'm imagining that is, then we already know that he does survive this sequence. Since he has to show up at the end of the game. How very reminiscent of the diner scene, or the restaurant scene. From Last of Us Part 1. Any health? I could use it. I could use that health. That sweet, sweet, joyous... Ah, it is Tommy. And there he goes.
You all right? Abby? Yeah. You... Yeah. Who was that? Shit. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it does.
Come on.
Does she realize who it is? Because if she realizes who that is... and she knows that there are trespassers on the island... but that's something that Abby has done several times in the storyline, is try to avoid having to deal with her own emotions by action. Though you could say that that makes her more of that reflection of Joel, especially.
Which way? Come on.
But I think this is where
Where's
we're going to...
No guards?
They don't use this corner of the island.
I think this is where we're going to stop for now. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.